Bill Gates hates not just you, not just me, but all of us average people. He views us as just little threats to him, little numbers on a screen that are threatening his way of life. He hates you. He wants you to die. He wants your family to become smaller and weaker. Don't believe me? Let's check out this little video he made on overpopulation.
In this year's annual letter, Melinda and I take the toughest questions we get asked and give our answers. One that's come up for a long time is, as we make the world healthier, is the population going to get so big that feeding everybody and maintaining the environment is going to be impossible? Here we can see a chart that looks at the total world population over the last several hundred years. And at first glance, this is a bit scary.
Y'all hear that? The idea of there being more precious human lives, more souls on the earth, scares him. He hates the idea of having to share the world with more insignificant people in his eyes. He doesn't humanize us. He doesn't care that every one of those 7 billion people that he has on that little chart there, they have lives, they have families, they have emotion, but it scares him, this idea of us bringing more life into the world, more beautiful life, more souls to join us on this journey. That scares him. And that should scare you that he wants you gone that badly.
We go from less than a billion in 1800, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.4 billion where we are today is happening even faster. So Melinda and I wondered whether providing new medicines and keeping children alive, would that create more of a population problem?
Now, if you really listen to what he just said there, and you just stop paying attention to this motivational music that they have in the background here, you'll notice something. He says that I started to wonder if we brought more medicine and kept more children alive, would that create more of a problem? He believes it's a problem to keep children alive, to end certain amounts of suffering in the world, to help combat diseases. He believes that this medication will actually harm the world as an overall. And then we'll hear him get more into that later. But you can really just hear that key word. He was considering not producing medicine that could save children's lives over his fear of the world gaining too many more lives. So sad, so sad.
What we found out is that as health improves, families choose to have less children. And this effect is very, very dramatic. We find that in every country of the world, this is repeated. The population growth goes down as we improve health. So we've taken that chart that shows the global population growth, and we've actually extended it out all the way to 2100. And we can see that instead of continuing, it actually flattens out. Another way to see that is through this rate of population growth. And you can see that in the 60s, that reached a pretty high number, over 2% per year, and it's now come way, way down. Now, 11 billion people, still a lot, but the good news is that the faster we improve health, the faster family size goes down, and so we can feel great about saving those lives.
Now here we actually start to hear him take a little bit of a turn. He starts to think, yeah, we need to bring more medication in the world. Because guess what? The more medication that I bring into the world, the less people there are. That's a little bit interesting. The the better the healthcare, the less people we have. That makes you kind of wonder what the healthcare is that he's trying to provide here. But I mean, let's be honest, the real reason it's not because of medication going up. What this really is just a propaganda ad for a heavy increase in medication put onto the people. We all know that the real reason that the population growth is declining, it's because of economic reasons. It doesn't make sense for a family to have a bunch of kids anymore like it would have in the 60s. It's not really something that people can live off anymore, thanks to people like Bill Gates buying all the land and raising all the prices on our food, and because he bought all the farmland because he's just a terrible person that hates you. But yeah, um, He doesn't actually care about us. I mean, like he said earlier, he was scared about bringing in this medication for a fear that it would save children's lives. And they put this motivational music over it to make you feel all nice about it. And what really is going on here is truly disgusting because Bill Gates is just a horrible, horrible person. Excuse me there for a second. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. I think I've got my point across. Stop supporting Bill Gates. Stop viewing him as some kind of hero. And stop believing in this lie of overpopulation. Because guess what? Having people, having souls on the earth is a beautiful thing. That's going to be it, though, for Strange Investigations. As always, I have been your host, Ron Swanson. Signing off once again. I'll see you later. So long, and God bless.